Okay, what I thought was going to be a light trip of, just disabling the steel watch turned into an entire affair. We're underground, we're underwater, things are exploding, we're getting tilted by trying to save people. Combustible spiders are ruining my day. But we got through the Iron Throne and the entire Steel Watch Foundry. My main guy with his sword he got from Ansur from Baldur came in incredibly clutch against the Titan. A lot of fun was had. We now just have Gortash, Orin, Raphael, Elderbrain. So the final four are coming. Okay. Toss me a subscription if you want to keep up with the games I'm playing. Doom and Death Stranding 2 are probably next, and hope you have a nice day. Bye. All right. What am I doing here? Okay, so he'll help us destroy the founder if we find and rescue their families. So, in here is the control center antechamber. So I'm gonna go back and try to take out those guys. What effect is on Will at the beginning of combat? It's a good question. Let's look at his gear. He has the Cloak of Displacement. This lasts until he takes damage. He has freedom of movement and long strider from these incredibly good boots. That's it, I think. Bane's Book of Admonitions.
Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, he's blur basically until he takes damage. It's pretty useful. Let him motor around for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna go up and save those dudes, and then I'm gonna go to the dock warehouse and do the submarine thing.
Here goes nothing.
I think this will just be an instant fight. So only one Black Council. Hold on. I gotta make sure you can assassinate them.
Just fix it, you stupid. Light on my feet.
Yeah, I remember doing the same thing. I was like controlling a mind flayer or like fighting with a mind flayer.
Gondians, so much as twitch, and I'll rip your tongues out myself.
I'm here to help Gondians. Together we can free you all. Shit. Maybe guidance would have been better there. I'm not gonna bother inspiration charge on this.
An interloper? How
well.
did you get in here? It matters not. You
Unless I totally fail, I don't have the option of redoing fights, so things have to kind of go the way they do.
know a spine if I ripped it from their backs and beat them with it.
It's kind of fair.
Gondians, cut out the interloper's eyes.
Not sure where are these guys.
Overseer, please. We're engineers, not killers.
What happens to the disobedient, slave?
I will do it, Overseer. Forgive me.
I mean, alright. Okay, so our goal now
Just wait.
is to kill this person with a Stereon. Do I still have the poison on my weapons? They're not. I'll do that now.
Step carefully.
And go attack the...
This way.
And go attack the gauntlet person. Okay. Good old assassination.
Sequence activated. No! The motivator! Deactivate it! Hurry!
You can do it.
Nothing will stand in my way. That was close.
Okay.
Time to kill. On the victor's path.
Pew!
Let's end this.
There's so many ways I could have got kills with this, doing the triple knockback successfully earlier on in the game. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, they turned on us, nice. Despite my best efforts. Okay, you're good? Good. I'm glad we're all friends here. Get up! He looks so crazy, soaked in acid. I would estimate that Tadpole Charm has an 8% chance to work thus far in this playthrough. Conservatively, I'd estimate at 10%. What does Bane's command do? What does Bane's command do? Can channel Bane's Wrath. So it's an extra hard attack, okay. That was underwhelming. Good job.
Battle favors the fearless.
Oh, Will? It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
No time to waste.
That angle looks not bad. Yeah. Okay.
Deal with the bodies.
That was a nice time to have an assassin spell.
If I hide the corpses,
Here.
track someone.
Conjure Elemental.
I need to dispose.
Level 5 Warlock spell. So that is one of the few, since I do have to restore, since I want to restore Will's spell slots after a long rest, I'm trying to think of which ones I can use before I restore his spell slots. So I can't use Elemental Weapon because as soon as he falls asleep with the Potion of Angelic Reprieve, he wakes back up. And it breaks the concentration.
Deal with the bodies.
But if I use a short rest, it might work. That's the mud, that's the Earth Elemental. There's ice, fire, there's water, fire, air, and earth.
If I hide the corpses,
So I'm not sure how it works with a short rest. I might be able to channel elemental weapon with him. I'm not sure if the short rest interrupts it or not, but if I use the Potion of Angelic Reprieve where he falls asleep for 2 turns and then gets a short rest, then he can come back and still have Shadow Blade and the Conjure Elemental. So I'm trying to think all the things to do after Shadow Blade so that Will comes back to life useful. Can you guys stop talking? I'm trying to chat here.
Get rid of these bodies right now.
Kill switch protocol.
if I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone. I need to dispose of them.
So much.
Okay.
Oh, the smell.
Cut them off. Or perhaps incinerate them.
Right now.
These guys are so stressed.
I'm not thinking about that.
Okay, so now we go to the dock warehouse and go down to the submarine.
It's time.
Is there anything out here of worth? Not really. I think there's one more steel watcher out here. I don't have to worry about him. Okay, so now we're going to. Do I have a buff or anything? Debuff or anything? No. Okay. So I'm gonna go for a long watch. I'm gonna go for a long rest. And then what's closest here? I guess this is closest. You cannot fast travel in this area. That's fair. All right. At the front door we go. Yeah, I mean the yeah, Shadow Blade, Elemental Weapon is good, Armor of Agathis is good. And then you can either use, I like using the Potions of Elemental Reprieve, so I don't have to waste a short rest for everybody else. That reminds me. What I learned from trolling Reddit is that if you go to Lucretius, the Necromancer, she constantly has them for sale. So every day you can go buy some more. That way I don't have to waste a short rest. But you have the Bard, so it's a bit different for you. If I really wanted to, I could, you know, multi-class into Bard for one level. The Necromancer in the Circus, she sells 3 at a time, but she sells infinite potions. Per, I think it's like 3 per long rest, as far as I know.
Unfortunate incident involving a child's theaters.
I'm kind of, I was saying this before, but I'm feeling a little bit underwhelmed with the Oathbreaker Paladin. I don't think it's better than Vengeance. Your ability to get advantage on attack rolls is an action instead of a bonus action, even though it affects everybody. It only lasts 3 turns instead of 10. I'll just show you, just hold on. And then the other stuff, in terms of like having undead pets and everything, I don't think there's any way that this is better than having Haste, Misty Step, and Vow of Enmity. I think there's no way. I think there's no way Oathbreaker is better than Vengeance. Maybe there is, but it's not the way I'm playing. This person.
Any luck finding dribbles?
I have 6 out of 7 dribbles pieces, my friend. Oh, she don't got 1 right now. Well, I thought she always had. Maybe she always has more. But right now she has 1. Yeah, she doesn't have much, but she has something. I was trying to find out where, like I was Googling, trying to figure out where I can buy those. They're really rare, but she's one of the few people who sells them regularly. Yeah, that was the other one too. I remember that one.
Should all be running.
One thing that has been sort of like a funny lore point, but also sort of a pain in my ass, is that early on in Act 3, I didn't block that guy from running like the hit piece against me in the Gazette, and now I can't. There's only like 4 people I can sell from. Everyone else like hates me, so I have like terrible attitude with everybody, which makes buying and selling so much more annoying. But I didn't want to be like, please don't write a hit piece on me, please. So I didn't care for that, but yeah, it would have made my life easier. Okay, down to the submarine. Down to the submarine. I'm having a lot of trouble with the words subway and submarine, but yeah, I'm thinking about. So I get Bestow Curse, Darkness. It's easier to look from here. So I get Aura of Hate, Spiteful Suffering, Control Undead, Dreadful Aspect, Aura of Hate. And then these cantrips, which are kind of trash. Hellish Rebuke, Inflict Wounds is really good early in the game. Crown of Madness, fine. Darkness, fine. Bestow Curse, Animate Dead. This is what you get as an Oathbreaker Paladin. I don't think it's better than having haste and Misty Step and whatever other things the Vengeance Palette have. I think.
It's oil. Something sprung a leak.
What? Okay, so maybe there's creatures in here? Alright, time for my long rest. Yeah, it just makes everyone's attitude extremely low. Kind of a pain in my ass.
I should speak
These
up.
people are just still chilling here.
I brought my own pet.
What's up, dude? Looking good.
Yes.
He's feeling he still has he's still a bit neutral on me. I was too nice of a guy for too much of the game. Nothing? No exciting thing happened to me today? Well, can't win them all.
Sharp as ever.
Is there a third spell I can do without using the potion? I don't think so. I would have to go back to Armor of Agathis to have a third thing. Could be worse.
What to do? Defender of the people.
I've heard of that before too. People using like wizards or other classes like that with the crossbows to give them something more useful to do. Because the quarterstaff gives you nice buffs, but not really till late game. This air elemental is way less tanky than the earth elemental is actually quite tanky, which is nice.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
I have such a headache.
Okay, let's go check again. See if I can buy more of those potions. Yeah, there's a bunch of spells I'd be happy to change for Will. I mean, if I do a respec. If I go back to Vengeance Paladin, then I could do a respec to... I can respec everyone to level 1. So it only costs me 1 gold instead of 4,500 to get the Tabernacle buff. It's kind of cool to have the Oathbreaker. It's kind of cool to have the Oathbreaker in terms of like a switch from the rest of the game, but thus far I'm kind of underwhelmed by the abilities. One thing is really weird is that the Aura of Hate stays on all the time, but the Aura of Courage and the Aura of Protection fall off if you get knocked down. And I've talked about that like 20 times over the course of this playthrough. It pisses me off so much. Even if you get knocked down by like a character's like push or something, like the Steel Watcher attack, for example, you gotta do it again. But it doesn't take an action or anything. You just have to do it. It's so silly.
A good moment to talk.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior.
So she got 1 this time.
Finding dribbles.
Maybe it's only 1 per time. Maybe it's only 1 per, but... Circle of Death? That's a nice one. This is a crazy spell. I haven't used it yet. Okay. Alright, so we're going to Lower City Central Wall. I'm worried if I go to the Great Harbor Docks, which is slightly closer, I'll get into a Steel Watcher battle. I'm not sure. Haste is an amazing spell. The only thing that sucks is getting lethargic when the concentration gets broken. That's the advantage of the potion over the spell. It's 3 turns instead of 10, but I don't think you can lose it until 3 turns. Could be wrong though. I wonder whether someone like the potion salesman might have some of that potion. Who is a potion salesman in Lower City? Not this guy. Not the general goods guy. Bone Cloak's Apothecary? I'll try it.
That's right. Mummy is here.
That's back here. I wonder if they have the stuff to make the Potion of Angelic Reprieve. Can I make it? I can't. Shit. I also really enjoy the Elixir of Viciousness, especially for this guy. Because now that I have Giant Form, which I keep forgetting to use, his strength is already 21, which is nice.
I need a quick word.
So getting the crits, and especially because there's so many synergies with Paladins and crits, is really nice.
Go on then.
I never went to the Underdark, so I don't get anything to help her, which is kind of sad. Isn't much. All right, onward and upward. That's like an alchemy specialization of World of Warcraft. It's funny. You have a potion slave? It's nice.
What do you think happened to the old Brian?
One of these times when I've got some leftover spell slots, I'm gonna go back into the counting house and use Will's Misty Steps to get into those safe boxes that I can't reach. Okay, so this here says is oil. So the creature is in here somewhere. From that, from wherever that buff is. I guess I have to follow the trail of oil until I find that creature. It's probably underground. Yeah. I usually send camp supplies to my camp. If I'm starting to get high on inventory, but I don't know. Inventory with a strong human paladin doesn't seem to be like that much of an issue. Except just once in a while. Okay, so blood. Save the Gondians. So there is fish things here. There's oil here. So one in the water, right? So I'm not sure where this thing is. How much I can really do about it now.
I'll give it a shot.
To the basement we go.
Pipes and pumps. That must be how they keep this basement dry. Though it's clear.
I got up here a long time ago through the sewers. There's no way there's mechanical creatures here now, right? Another thing I don't know is there's one guy in the jails at Worms Rock whose name's Otto Ott. I'm not sure what to do with him. I failed like the initial, like whatever the check was. And since then, like I don't really know what that guy does. Nothing really up here except those metal crates.
No hesitation.
Alright, team. Come along then.
The pride of the gate.
Okay, here's the thing. What weapon do I use for her? This is good against the bludgeoning I need for the steel watch. But this is a better weapon, generally speaking, as well as Blood of Lathander is quite good. In many ways, this one from the end of Act 1 is like often the best because it gives you the Guardian Angel plus Sunbeam, which is an insane spell. This one's good against undead. And this one's generally pretty good. It's tough to say. But if I'm just bludgeoning Steel Watchers, and to be fair, her melee attacks are like the least important of anyone's, then she's pretty good at that. But Sunbeam is a crazy spell. I mean, not anymore. That's not that much damage, but it's got a huge range to it.
Keep it together.
You can probably get more damage from Moonbeam now. Okay, so there's this guy here, Red Hammer the Divisor. I never actually went in here. I just opened the door, and then it's like, all right, I'll deal with this later. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward maybe we don't say as the Oathbreaker Paladin. Unless I go all in on like summons and undead creatures, and then maybe it's good. But generally speaking, if I had gone the whole game and actually moved over to the druid for the fungal undead, maybe a warlock, maybe a cleric, and him as the Oathbreaker Paladin, it would have been better because of the synergies with it. Blast and curse that Gortash for making this job so juicy I couldn't turn it down. How could I receive the opportunity to build a cap from those Gondian plans, making Red Hammer signature improvements as I went along, of course. But this is far worse than just a smuggling job. I suspect there's torture going on the throne, and I don't trust these Baonites as far as I can kick them. This is all going to end badly. I think I'd better complete that clockwork escape kayak pronto-like. Okay.
What's inside?
This guy's not very observant. He hasn't seen me yet. What's up, pal?
Very well.
Let's chat. This guy doesn't care at all. There we go.
What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
A submersible. It matches the description of the vehicle that brought the Gondian hostages into the Iron Throne.
You killed one of those servants of the Umberlee. Now they want you dead. I have questions. You have answers. This is probably the best move. You killed one of those servants of Umberlee. Now they want you dead. I'm looking for some hostages brought into the Iron Throne by an underwater passage. Do I just start right into like the actual role here? I have questions, you have answers. Let's get to it. Whoa, fuck, where's Shadowheart? Is she far away still? Alright, well, here we go. 55% chance to succeed here. That's the one point I needed from fucking guidance. So annoying.
Let me guess. This is about them Umberlee servants.
Partially.
You tell them to stay out of the way. Cap needs the right of way. He can't stop on a dime when they go darting in front of the prow.
You killed one of those servants of Umberly, now they want you dead?
Oh, yeah? And are you here to make good on that?
You killed someone, you need to face justice? Depends. Tell me everything you know about the Iron Throne. I mean, I'm an Oathbreaker right now. I can just toss my morals to the wind.
You're testing me. All right. It's an underwater prison. Most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord
This guy's sort of morally
keeps the
questionable.
Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
You're going to take me to the Iron Throne? I'm getting the prisoners out.
I'll take you in, but look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved.
Yeah, this guy might have to get
Neither
murdered.
did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Alright. Need some water, hold on. Alright, get in the submersible. I'll kill you afterwards. Here we go. Make sure there's no hairs on my lips. I'm not sure if I'm getting more nicotine dependent or whether I'm bored. I used to just have one 3 milligram a day. Now I have a 3 milligram and a 1.5. And then once in a while I might have another 1.5. Kind of like one after every caffeine shot. I think I'm just bored lately.
Intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong.
I'm here to rescue the hostages, Gortash.
Wrong. Your presence here is the only real threat to their survival.
Complicated.
Dead, they're no use to me, so I keep them safe, after a fashion. I have prepared for this eventuality, and if you interfere, I will destroy the Iron Throne. Return to the docks, or the deaths of everyone inside will be on your conscience.
Your mind turns to the Gondian hostages, bound in fear, their futures hanging by a thread in Gortash's web.
Dock of the Iron Throne.
That was a mistake. When the corpses start to wash up on the shore, remember, you could have prevented all this.
So now I don't think I get some sort of like actual moment with Gortash. I think when I get into the fortress, he's just gonna aggro me. Look at that sword, it's so sick. complete. Consider Gortash's bargain. Okay. It's gonna have to be that way somehow. Eventually. Remind yourself, the steam methods in the starboard pressure tank are bred again. Now there are too many of the blasted things cooking away in there. I need to blow the valve to release 3 or 4 of the vapy bastards, but I can't loosen the exhaust bolt without a number 4 spanner and mine went over the side when we hit that goddamn mermaid. Better see about getting another number 4 from up in Wonders bloody soon, because if that tank blows while we're submerged, it'll be bye-bye Red Hammer. So I guess that's what you do if you kill him, right?
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright. Escape to the submersible dock before the Iron Throne collapses. Alright, get down there, bud. Look around. Where's his, What is this? Where's his moves? Never mind. Okay. How do I possibly do this? I think that Will's father is here, right? The Mind Flayer is in here. Will's, I think, here. I'm glad I made those potions of speed. I'm not sure what to do.
The victor's path.
So I guess Asterion has to open these. I think this is where my boy is. The lever? Hope those things don't try to kill these guys. It'd be rude. 18 health, Jesus Christ. Okay, so where do I go with each person? I don't see anything here. But I'm sure there's a purpose to going here. Like there's someone here. So I guess you just run in every direction? I have no idea. I have to do this a couple times. I should probably try to kill this person. But if I do, I don't want this guy to kill her. But I need to use my bonus actions to get as far as possible. I guess I just send everyone a different direction. But the problem with that is I think this room is hard. I don't remember this at all. Let's just do a little scouting here.
Time to move.
I should probably use the potion seeds immediately, but you only have 3 turns, so.
Still at my feet.
Okay, I'm next. Should I read the book? I don't know what that book does.
I'm coming for you.
Heat detector? What do these things do?
Got to keep fighting. Got to move.
Is there something I can do to hold this guy off so he doesn't kill that guy? No, I'm just gonna dash instead. Fuck it. Alright, checking all 3 directions. Let's see what happens. Where's that guy going? Who are they going for? Are they trying to kill victims? He threw nets at him? Oh, that's so fucking dumb. Oh, I hate it.
Go! Run! I can make it!
That net is not cool. I need freedom of motion. I should have used it on everybody. What's a bubbling emergence? I guess we're about to find out. What is happening? Did he kill that guy? She died to the thing. They didn't even show it. That's fucked up, man. I should have killed her with There's no, like, freedom of... That sucks. I should have tried to kill that guy with Shadowheart. Instead, I just did a dash, and they got killed. And this, like, camera is being so annoying. Now you're going for Asterion again. Don't cast net. Alright. That was weird. What does that do? Why are you going back here?
Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's get this over with.
Just don't use the net again. Look, the camera's so weird. What are we doing? Okay, so who's this way? Unclear.
Got to press on.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I don't know.
Coming through.
Father, you're still alive. Hold on, I'm coming for you.
Voice. I know. That voice.
Okay. Oh, you don't need a action to open it.
Mazora's here. We need to get moving.
Zora. She's the one. The one.
I'm gonna keep moving around here to see what's actually happening. Who's moving right now? Who's doing what? Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I control him? I'm glad I sent Will to the one where his actual dad is. What are these? Superiority die. Okay. Can I get him a potion? Whoa. Ooh, a little trick. Oh, I remember this.
Will, my pet, I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia Furia. Kneel for me.
She gonna kill him?
Oh, do wipe that frown off your face. This is what you wanted after all.
Are we all here again?
Now, stand back
She kills him?
and enjoy the show.
Wow. Is there something I can do about this? Oh, this is just a fight. Wait, I'm the only person here. All right, Will, what do you got? Oh, I have no turn left. Oh, he's so fucking dead. Okay, we got a new turn. Oh my god. Who's this guy? So what are we doing? We're running this way? See who's over here? I don't remember ever going this way. Who's in here? A chest? 2 chests? I guess this is appropriate for Asterion. Fuck, I should have used the other one. So that I could do a jump.
Don't linger.
And have to get back? How is that possible? Oh. I used the bonus action, so now I can't jump. Fuck. There's 3 more people here. Oh, okay. Do I just go back? I mean, this is appropriate he went this way. But I really fucked up using that bonus action there. I just did it without thinking. I can't get an angle on the lever either. Shit. See what happens. See, you never see what's actually happening. Because they keep fucking going back to here.
Finally. My deepest thanks to you.
Doomed. It's absolutely doomed. So this is where I started to use this potion of speed, right?
Worth a try.
Good luck, everybody. This is not going to work, I don't think. Yeah, I think I've seen those in my, I think I've seen those in my alchemy list. Haste war grenade. Nice, cool. Good to know. Okay, so I think I can Kona Cold this. Volatile blood, wait. Detonates upon death. Motherfucker. I guess that's the best I can do. He has 2 health. When does he get his turn? After these guys. Shit. I think it's not gonna work. Look, just please let me just see who's attacking. I beg you. Can I send him a potion? No. This is crazy. The spiders came from Mizora, who says, you know, this is what you said. This is what you said you'd do. But that's true. The haste spell would give me 10 turns of this, and I could also give freedom of movement from Shadowheart. I should have given this to everybody first. I don't know. As far as I can go here.
Just a little more to go. Come on!
Oh! What a wrinkle those things are.
Need to hurry. Get away from these fish freaks.
Oh, she's dead. Okay, we're getting some of them. Alright, good luck, fellas.
Let's get out.
This guy's gonna kill Will, I think.
They're running, lads. We might be rid of this shite hole yet.
I think if I did double...
You must return them. Now is
to get this guy.
Step quick.
I think I should have used a haste potion there, because then I would have had 2 turns of dash. Alright, Pete, Deedle off-ran. Please don't kill... Oh, that's so fucking stupid! Ran right by the other guy. Fucking asshole, I hate this thing. This is such a disaster. Okay, you need so many more buffs to make this worth it. There's like a... I know there's a guy in here, but I'll never get to him at this point. I don't know, I'm dead anyway. So you have to use... You have to have, what's it called? You have to have freedom of movement, or you basically have to have haste on everybody to do this. I'm so pissed.
One day I'll catch a break.
I don't think he makes it back. Well, he might, but we're gonna lose a lot of guys here. I really can't do this without saving Will's dad. I think I don't feel good about that. Can I get a look at who's doing something? Both those guys using net is just such a fucking dick move. It's just so disgusting that they're using net on the like level 18 dudes. It's so disgusting. Now if I use Scorching Ray to block it, I damage them. There's like nothing I can do here.
Better get to work. Onward.
I should have used heal first. Well, I'm not getting these guys in range. That's so stupid. so this is not my favorite. I just have to basically accept dying here and just do it over. Where's the save from? Oh, I just have to do whatever. It's fine. Just die. This makes me really, really mad. You can't kill all these things at the beginning because they're right beside Will's. They're right beside Will's father.
We can make it.
Keep going! Don't look back, whatever you do!
Shall we dance?
The spiders come from Mizora, who's following through on her like promise she made when she let Will go. Okay, so I'm not going to send Asterion down that way toward the treasure. I don't really care. I need to like somehow suppress these guys better. I have to kill or crowd control more of the Sahwagan. I need everyone to have like better movement speed. Luckily they do no damage. That's fucked up. I'm so mad.
Battle favors the fearless.
Look at that little guy, he's so small. What happens now? My monitor's resetting. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, so how many freedom of movement can I give? It's a level 4 spell. She has 3 slots. So if I use an elixir of arcane cultivation, I can get 4 slots of freedom of movement. But there's also elixirs I can use. I can make those grenades. I can make 1 of those grenades. Unless I can make more of these haste spores. I don't think I can. I don't have enough. I only have 1. Okay. So I can make 1. So let's take a look what this does. 3-turn AoE haste. Okay. So elixir-wise, are there any other useful ones we can do? Guileful movement is really the only one that gives me freedom of movement. Everything else is... Nothing else really has a... Nothing else has a mobility benefit. Potion of speed. We have a lot of these right now. I have a lot more like hold monster and like hold person spells I can use. I think these guys are humanoids. I have banish. I have a lot of ways. I basically have to suppress as many as possible. The first time I did this when I played the game, the first time I did eventually end up getting that mind flayer. I can't go the path Asterion did because there's just treasure there.
Never a dull moment.
So he is the haste spore grenades. Is there anything else I can do that's useful? I have Dimension Door, Banish, Eldritch Blast. Okay, let's see how this goes. No, I know. There's 3 of the 4 quadrants that have people in it. Olodum, if he is still alive and down there in your playthrough, has an ability to instant get out of the sub. I have no idea who that is. Is that the Mind Flayer? Who's in the far side of the right? So down here and to the right. Wait, no, where is it? Over here, there's a guy who's a Mind Flayer. That guy? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so he gets automatically to it. I didn't remember that. Okay. Let's go, boys. First off, you. I probably should be using a different I should ideally be using a different elemental. The problem is if I use... Can I use this on the... I can use this on the levers, but the problem is the guys are going to be in trouble when they get out. I gotta get in this guy's way now. So I go here. And then I try to get this guy's attack of opportunity. Okay.
Turn someone inside out.
So it's kind of hard to choose which way to put which person. I'm gonna send him this way.
Time to push my luck again. Very well. Try me. Forever dauntless.
We'll go for your dad again. I guess I'll keep Shadowheart around here.
Making my move.
Do I Misty Step now? And then she has to basically play crowd control and like help. Are these guys humanoids? They are humanoids. Hold person is a concentration though. What can I do that's helpful for her? This is very good. So moon motes is actually quite good for making terrain difficult. I have insect plague do the same thing, but this works for hostile creatures. I can try to burst this guy down, but I might just use hold person on him. And then where do I go? I'll move toward Will. This is the complicated alleyway. Let's see how this goes. Don't cast net on me, you bitch. The advantage of the haste grenade is that it hits everyone in AoE if you can get everyone together. But if you do it at the beginning, they're going to lose a turn of lethargy. Freedom movement helps because the net's not going to work. Okay, so Shadowheart kind of has to hold this area. Why is she already out? She's just got free reign. Oh, if I'd used Scorching Blade, maybe I could have got both. Not bad.
Think you can take me on?
See what happens now. That guy's such a dick. Everything's a side quest, basically. There's a pretty narrow mid-story. You don't have to do this, but there's a lot of ways to do it.
We need to find my father.
Any reason to open this one? I don't think so. So what do I do with my movement here?
She's the one.
I have to stay here, but I waste my turn. Do I knock this guy off balance? Do I run this way? My father does have a turn here, but it's way down the list. It's way at the end. And I gotta deal with the spiders. So what happens if I just go... I don't know what to do. Should I just run away? Makes it more complicated. I have to stay here for him. What do I do? Yeah, I dual stream to YouTube and Twitch because YouTube lets you, well, for several reasons, but one of them is that YouTube allows you to have like a much higher bit rate and a much better picture. So then it's like primarily YouTube and then side to Twitch, even though Twitch is like a little busier, I guess. YouTube, I see viewers, like even now I have more viewers on YouTube than Twitch, but like I don't know who they are really. I never hear from them. So there's like more interactivity on Twitch, I find, generally speaking, but the audio and video bit rate is much worse. Okay, so if I use a dimension door scroll, it takes a full action. So I have to stay here. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm just gonna fuck this guy up. And then I'm gonna go over here. There's no point in doing that. These guys cast nets on these guys, which is such a douchebag move. Okay, good. I'm glad that missed. Okay. That person's held. What do I do? Banish is also a concentration. I could try to do knockouts, or I could try to do knockouts and knock people down or something. It's not that useful. Wall of Flame is too early because I can't block anyone off. There's no one to Sanctuary. I can try to Sanctuary Will's dad. I'm not sure this is the play, but let's find out. Jesus. There's no point in doing this, really.
Hi, a child.
Please let me just watch them do what they're doing instead of changing to like the camera to some random ass person. Just once, I beg you. Please, God, just let me just watch them. One person's caught in a net, right? Run, buddy. It's so weird, man. Okay. So I can't get a potion from him, right? That's something I could have done. I could have given him a potion. So I think I go to here and then it blocks me off, right? Here comes Mizora. Okay. Okay, that's good. Here to bother me so much.
A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it.
I hate her so much.
Mia Furia. Kneel for me.
So I have to press the button to free him.
Wipe that frown off your face. This is what you wanted after all. Now, stand back.
Shadowheart can sanctuary him, which will help. Not from the spiderlings, but from other guys attacking him. But I can't really, it's hard to heal him, but I'll try my best. Run, you fools! Okay, so I can't in good faith go this way. I have to help these guys out. One of the ways I can help this guy out is to cast Sacred Firebolt on him. Please don't kill him with Fireball. 3 to 30? Oh! It's slashing or fire damage, right? So I could throw something fire related. A fire arrow will do too much damage. I got like Alchemist Fire. that I can throw. Okay, throw that. Okay. Why can't I use an arrow here? You can't do arrows of ice unless it's a full action. Okay. Good to know. Try to knock one of these guys off balance. The best I can do, really. There's no point in critting here. Paralyzing critical helps. And then I'm going to run past these guys to get... They have arrows, so I can't get the other attack. I'm not sure what to do here.
Freedom, finally. My deepest thanks to you.
What does numb do? Movement speed half? Okay, how do I get the most people into this? If I go over here... Okay, let's take their attacks of opportunity. But if I get this guy, I can't get out. I'm not going to be able to get out here in 3 turns. Right? If I turn to a raven, can I jump far enough? I mean, I can try. Everything else is going fairly well. But I think taking 3 turns to unlock these people is not great. If I get here, it's going to take me 2 more turns to get to this guy. Because I know he's like on a bed and I have to revs him. Whatever, I'm out of here. He's at 3 health, that's good. Like... No one even got a turn before the Duke died. Like, tell me how that makes sense. The spiders just ran at him and killed him, and Will did not get a fucking turn. Last time Will got a turn and I could help him before more than 1 or 2 spiders went out. Is that just like fucking bullshit luck? Is that what just happened? That's insane. It's literally fucking insane. All those spiders got a turn before him, and they all just killed him. You can't do anything about that. There's nobody here who could have done anything about that. The only thing you could possibly do in that circumstance, which you have no control over at all, is if Asterion or the main character is here because they have a higher initiation speed. That is such insane fucking bullshit.
We can make it.
Couldn't you run on a better route, you idiot? Man, this is really pissing me off.
Need to hurry. Get away from these fish freaks.
Why don't you use disengage instead of dash, you fucking idiot?
You must return them. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
The fact that those guys cast nets on the captives is like crazy, man. I'm not having a very good time at all. What is this guy doing? The spiders killing him there is just... I'm so pissed off at that. Those guys dying over there is fine. Like, I don't even know what you're supposed to do against that, about that. Like, they just totally surround her when she gets up. And I can't kill all those guys. Like, maybe he's frightened. But the way Duke... Oh, man. I'm, like, speechless. Okay, so I think I have to send 2 people. I don't even know. I think I have to send 2 people toward the way that the paladin went. One person to get the ones in the first chamber and one to run to the other guys.
Can't afford to stay idle.
It'd be nice to have a different elemental than the air elemental. In terms of one that can actually do some like AoE or something.
Where am I? What's going on?
The haste spore grenade's not going to work.
At least things.
Because if I do it at the beginning, we're not going to have enough. I don't have haste on this guy, unless you're a Vengeance Paladin. The 10-turn haste is also too risky because if his concentration breaks, you can't... you lose a turn to lethargy. The guys with the spears are dangerous because they do a lot of damage. They can 2-shot the prisoners. It'd be probably better to have more summons. Okay, 500 experience for conjuring us.
My faith will guide me.
There's corpses down there I can use for reanimate dead. I have insect plague. This is gonna take me a bunch of tries, man.
Hey! Get me out of here!
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Go get him, buddy. Unlucky.
Fast. On my way.
Okay, she's going this way with him. And I should really think about things like Sanctuary and making more terrain difficult, especially because there's like 8 dudes in there with them.
2 steps at a time.
Hold on, I'm coming for you.
Maybe I should, maybe from a distance I should have tried to Eldritch Blast to open the delete lever, but I think the range was weird. I need the reaction to do the paralyze on these guys. I mean, it's too late for this turn, but it doesn't really matter.
Go! I can make it.
I mean, yeah, it takes actions to do that though, but it is probably important. Might be better to use CC instead. Where's he going? Oh, that's fine. I also find really busy underground levels often tend to be the most buggy. That's true. The friendly netting was very hard. That's not the best. This is what Will has to do is the thing that's been really is the thing I'm kind of having trouble with. Wait, how do I open this up? Just leave it there. Okay.
Path lies before me.
He's such a douchebag. It's crazy. 11? Can I watch him, please? Oh, it's because multiple are moving at once. I see.
On my way.
Double banish. That's nice. One banish, could be worse. The problem is she needs to get to these ones. So I probably actually needed her.
Mazora's here. We need to get moving.
Can I do anything to help him?
Worth a try. Fleet of foot.
This is the part that fucked up before. That double banish would be nice. The person in the last room can teleport to the sub. Interesting. I thought they only teleported themselves.
Aye, a chance. Quick, let's get out of here.
The net on those guys is like just the most toxic thing in video game history.
Oh, now.
What's happening?
Go, go, go!
That devil.
So,
Go for the throat.
so you have to have someone basically who has a turn after the Duke, which is literally nobody, to be able to get him out of this. Whose turn is it right now?
Let's go. Keep them guessing.
I don't know, man.
Best be on my way.
Wait, there's no one in here. Oh, that's the guy from the windmill. I killed that guy. Okay, so this is pointless. This is the one that I just, like, murdered. Okay, well, good to know. Okay. Alright, that simplifies things slightly. Stop shooting the gnomes, you asshole! Jesus. Okay, that simplifies things slightly. Not for this run. I have a funny feeling, actually, I mean, Ulder... Hold on. See, this time, Ulder Ravengard is ahead in turn order from the spiders. So that is, like, the most unbelievable bullshit RNG in world history. Okay, so... I guess now I use the potion of speed.
What now?
Who has them?
Got to focus. Can't leave you stuck.
By the gods, an ally! Free us apart!
Freedom, finally. My deepest thanks to you.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna go very well. He's alive at least. What's the range in these guys' explosion? Potion of speed. Help my father. Dimension door him as far as humanly possible. Whee! And then go back this way a little bit. Why is that guy no longer banished? Run, fellas! Oh my god, the guy who's stuck and netted says keep going, don't look back. What a hero. I love it. Alright, Duke, get the fuck out of here. The fact that last time they just all got their turn before him is insane. Like, if you're doing that in honor mode, you're like, well, thanks a lot, Larian. You guys are just the best people ever. Alright, take a seat, you're good. Okay, so as long as my main guy can get back in time, I don't care how many of these guys die, really.
I need to hurry.
Okay, can I get... What are you doing? There you go. Okay, so I need to Alchemist Fire this guy. And run for your life. Should I use Misty Escape? No, I should use Potion of Speed. Oh, I'm getting out of here. I mean, I should have done it last turn. Why do I have 13 water on me? That's crazy. Alright, where's the Potions of Speed? That's flying. Shadowheart have them? Yeah, okay. Run, my friend. Do your best. Hold on. Oh. Whoa, something happened with his run there. That's so bad. Oh my god. Okay, now I have to use my full run. Whoa, that was awkward. Sir Nichols, St. Nicholas Stew, I'm glad that you saw this too. The least I can do, pal. Happy to be of service. Okay, these guys. I think Shadowheart and the Slayer are fucked. I can't do this in 2 turns.
Let's end this.
Yeah, so on turn 3 you have to do all your charge ups. It's just like the way she goes.
On my way.
I think he may be able to get back. I have double dash here. Yeah, he should be fine. Oh, that guy's gonna die to the burning. Run! Run, my little brainlet. In case that's a permadeath. We'll see, though. Alright, you know, we can't all do it. Okay, you are in the biggest trouble of anybody. Actually,
Onward.
it's a lot of movement speed. I should have actually used insect. Hold on, moon motes might work here. That might help them. I could have done a little more with my my double turns there. Everything else is mostly finished.
Coming through.
There's no point in doing that, but I might as well anyway. The potions of speed are really strong. Alright, you tried your best, bud. I mean, if I don't know. I'm just gonna accept this. I could save more people, but, you know, life goes on. I got Will's father. Who's that? Oh, her. She's alive. Okay, good. She's gonna make it, right? Nice. I think. Oh, Asterion. You're good.
A better position.
Oh shit. They're gonna assassinate her from a distance, you bitches. I don't know. Oh, it's because there's no blocking from the hunger. This thing blocks. This thing gives darkness. Hold on. I might be able to help a little bit here. Just to be clear, what does this do? Heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. So if I do it here, they won't be able to shoot her. And heal this person. And then run for the exit. I'm gonna take a seat. Will, take a seat too. Asterion, take a seat. No. Asterion. Too late? Okay. Alright, I mean, we saved like probably 2/3 of the hostages. Have a seat. Whee!
No holding back. Finding my way.
Have a seat, Will. You deserved it. You saved your father. I'm proud of you. Oh, can I see my guys, please? Oh, I think she might be dead. She's probably... No, I healed her, actually. It might help. Okay, you're good. Oh, shit. Bro, can I look at what she's doing? Blech. Okay, this is one lady. Good luck, lady. I think she's fine. Yeah, alright. It's all... didn't you hear me the other, like, 10 times I told you? It's part of Mizora and Will, their, like, devil pact thing. Because Will got freed of his pact with Mizora by giving up his father's life, essentially. And so when you free his father, she shows up and is like, oh, nah, fuck you. And she incapacitates his father, so it makes it harder to save. All right, well, that could have gone a little better, but it could have gone a lot worse too. That was like the mega tilter of my life. God, the first couple of times I did it, I hate failure. I got really pissed off there. Yeah, it's fair. That was the third time I explained it. Mizora shows up. She's like,
The submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. It seems most of the hostages from the throne share your view.
Yeah, I got most of them. It's okay. It's okay.
Looking confused.
He's held, but under my protection.
Okay, well, we're here. So yeah, if you play Will and choose to free Will from his devil pact at his father's expense, that's what's gonna happen.
By Baldur's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your
What do you mean?
temple resonates with Raven Guards. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry.
How you feeling, Nick? Did it, I had, when I was 21, I came home on holiday. I came home for a weekend because we were gonna put down the dog I got for Christmas when I was 7. She was starting to like have her back legs fail and all these things, and I went home for it. And it went about as good as it possibly could have gone, with all of us kind of surrounding her as they gave her the injection. And it was like one of like the saddest, most beautiful things I've ever had happen. It's a little different with a dog than a cat, but I hope that it went okay. Grand Duke Ravengard, glad to see you of your own mind.
By every last hell, my head.
Raven Guard's head still aches so powerfully.
He has no brain left?
Seeps into you.
He's got a worm still?
Salute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Raven Guard answers with silence. He and Will have much to discuss.
What does Asterion approve of exactly here?
We made it. We actually made it.
I have to kill this guy now. Once you get us out of here, I'm gonna execute you. Okay, we're still underwater, right? Where are we? What's going on? Oh, we're all lethargic? That was really funny. The synchronized lethargy is funny. Where's this guy? Where's the dwarf dude? He left?
Ogro, it's free. Free.
Okay, so it's only 5 o'clock. I think I can get the Steel Foundry thing done today too.
I want to have a word.
Bloody hells! I was a goner for sure. Thank you.
Okay, I think I've mostly covered most of these. I think I get what you guys are are about. Why is this person a human and the rest of them are little guys?
So heroic. My word. I can't wait to tell Scorv what happened. Gods, I hope he's all right.
I don't know who Scorv is. And at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Alright, later.
Better not be cursed.
You were to administer Umberlee's justice.
What are you doing here?
Instead, you conspire with the abomination.
He's the only person who can fly the submarine.
Lava with blood so black, the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're not.
Just, I'll kill him. I don't care.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberlee will.
He's kind of a
swallow
dick.
you whole.
He's like the classic mad scientist who like will take the pursuit of knowledge at the expense of, you know, morals. He's all yours. You don't understand? He wasn't responsible for the destruction of the harbor? I mean, he kind of is. He did say, sorry, my submarine ran over a mermaid. He's all yours. I don't care.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
I don't owe you anything.
Come quietly.
Punk?
The Sea Queen will judge you.
I think these mermaid ladies look so goddamn cool.
You wouldn't hurt a harmless man.
Hey, you're the prick.
And you. Thanks for nothing, prick.
You're the prick. Alright, I got a robe I'll never wear, but... Alright, fuck that guy. That was really funny. I was gonna do that to him anyway, but I'm glad she's already here. Okay, that was really rowdy. There he goes off. He's going off to his execution. That is so funny. There's a metal crate over here I want to unlock. Where's my team? Okay, get off the submarine. You rascals.
Just a peek.
Ooh, that was an emotional roller coaster.
Heading out. No time to rest. Open up.
Don't touch me. Let's crack it open.
What to do?
I just unlocked a chest where there's nothing in it.
Step forward. Seems like
Hey, is there anything useful in these guys?
Featherweight Falson will be back in the ring in no time. Once my daughter Claw is freed.
Will, buddy, how you feeling?
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansel.
Can you save the dragon? Am I missing something?
Can't wait to tell my span.
Okay, I don't know. I don't remember a single option there where I could have been like, you know what? The necromantic zombie dragon is actually like my buddy now. Is that possible? Spin up computer 2? So he animates if you talk to him. The only way I was able to save Ansor was to not wake him until after I picked up the Helm of Balderan and unlocked the back door. I placed all my party except for Gale at the back door and let Gale awaken him. Watched the cutscene between Ansor, blah, 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 and then I said, Misty stepped to Gale to let my party out. This left Ansor alive but not an ally for the final fight. I noticed the Emperor left me to face the dragon alone. He has finally showed his true color. Is it maybe something other? Okay, so you can't save him, so it's just like Will being emotional. Okay, now it's time for a long rest, and then we're going to the Steel Watch Foundry.
I've read the articles forwards and back. When do I get a break from your whining?
So what happens with the we should speak to the survivors. Didn't I do that?
Here goes nothing.
Who are the survivors I need to speak to? Is that just, do we mean Uldur? None of them are here. Do they mean Uldur Ravengard? There's no one else here, right? The ones who are here are gone. There's none in the summer. There's none in the submarine, right?
Submersible broken. Can't seem to turn it on.
Okay. So maybe this is a Uldur thing. Does that do the quest? What are you, mate? Are you by your son? You are. Alright. There's a lot going on here.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son a monster, twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins.
What a dick.
Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city. To chase the sheep.
Is she here still? Wow, the gall.
She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters.
Seems like the simplest solution.
He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything.
I'm glad he has his armor back at least.
The Nautiloid.
What about his sword?
The perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
my son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free.
Do you have to get it during the coronation?
Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing.
Why is Halsin here? No, why is Minsk here?
To protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people.
You could use the heat metal spell that druids have, maybe, depending on the circumstance.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission.
Right? Can't you like use? Could you use command to make him drop it?
Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath.
I got some bad news for you, buddy.
Upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and
No, go on. I'll let you finish.
The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
Do you mean Ansur? The worm is dead, Father. Where we might have once found a friend, we found only his bones, animated by an old grievance. But the heart of the gate still lives. In me, in my allies.
Sorry, bro.
In Ansur's defeat, I found my spirit renewed. Once I've vanquished the Absolute, I will walk in your footsteps and lead the city as a Grand Duke. I am Will Ravengard, son of Alder.
My son. Together there is no army we cannot conquer, and no wrong we cannot right. Hail, Duke Will Ravengard!
I like it in fantasy stories where the person steps down and then uses all their like authority to like help the person who inherited their role to learn. A little bit like a Catelyn Stark thing. What are you still doing here?
Ready and waiting.
Does Will have a thought here on all this?
Let's chew the
Will, do you want to address this or what's going on here?
Ready and waiting.
Who's playing music? Is that Minsk? If the pact is broken, why stick around and give me power?
Just because you're not my pet.
So, like, isn't this the right time to kick her out, considering what she just did?
The Absolutists worked a number on no one crosses the Hell's Children without...
Whatever. Okay, so, time for a long rest.
On my way.
So that didn't do the check on the survivors things. Let's do that first before we get out of here. Is there something in the map that says check on the survivors? I don't see anything. Should I have talked to more of the people in the submarine? I messed that up. I don't know where they all went.
I am.
I don't know where they all went.
If this was ruby tonic, you could keep it.
I mean, I feel like I talked to like half of them. All right, let's continue on.
Get a whole cake.
Is that steel watch still up there on the roof? Oh, he's there, right? Okay. We used a lot of spells there, so I gotta do a full long rest. I'm just not getting a love scene, am I?
Did you want something? If not,
Of course.
at peace, I think.
Okay. Don't care. Any other things here? No?
Here we go.
I mean, I was looking at a thing earlier. This seems like part of it was the Act 1 sort of like romance scene not going ideally, might be part of it. But it's like really specific. It's like if you find out that Shadowheart can't swim, then you go swimming with her. So I don't know when that would have been. Come on, big boy. We got some. I've
got a long road ahead.
Sharp as ever.
On big boy, we got some. Got some robots to fight. Oh. At the end of Act 1, Lae'zel's like, I want to taste your sweat. And you're like, whoa, Jesus. Chill out. I see sweat on your face. I would like to taste it. Or something, like along those lines. Something really erotic like that. Yeah, she's immune to, they're immune to psychic. Yeah, you're right. I probably have to use somebody else for this fight. It's a good idea. Slashing and bludgeoning are halved, I think. And piercing is like worse or something. And psychic and poison they're immune to. Right, I forgot about that.
Wretched thing, pull yourself
So I guess he uses his like normal dagger. I guess he uses his rapier here. Or I can get him to use the corpse grinder? I basically have to use bludgeoning weapons for everybody here. Good call. I mean, Will can use anything basically, and hex them.
I have something to ask.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
She only has one each time. Well, that's all I need. Okay, so. Why do I have a light hammer? This weapon gives you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. And I have Topple the Big Folk. And it's slashing. So it's good enough for him. So I guess I'll give Corpse Grinder to Will. And then you still do respectable damage, but there's no way I'm using maces on you. One, I don't have any.
Where am I? What's going on?
I have a...
Sharp as ever.
Could be worse. All right. I don't think so. They're immune to poison and psychic, and I think they take more damage from bludgeoning, and less damage from piercing, and less damage from slashing or something. Bludgeoning is the only good one. find out.
Still breathing.
All right, fellas, let's get in there.
Need to find a way forward.
What the? What? What are you guys doing here?
You have beaten and tormented us to the brink of insanity. You cut out my eyes.
Oh, I didn't know this is happening.
But we will bow no more. Gondians! Rip the motivator from this bastard's hands. For Gond!
Oh, we got a rebellion? Okay, so... there's an iron console and a black gauntlet, so go for the black gauntlet immediately.
Don't linger.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Prince's motivation sequence activated. My faith will protect me.
So... Will can use a Misty Step here.
Survival is all that matters.
I guess it's probably just better to use a... I think it's probably just better to use a potion of speed now, because I can make more. Who has them?
The fearless.
I'd rather use a potion of speed than one of his short rest charges. Oh, I can't. Shit. There's no bonus action. Ooh, dear. Okay. She can get here with jump. Looks fine. Why was that suddenly fine but no longer is fine?
Right, better get to it.
This game is so fucked up. Like, it's so stupid. Just, if you say I can do it, calculate it properly. Alright, worked out.
My heart's about to hammer right out of my chest.
So he hit the other guy. Where is he? Iron console, yeah, here we go.
Can't give up. Not now.
Get him! Oh, yeah. Yeah, use your spells so I can save mine. Get him! Alright, maybe not the acid spell. Maybe that's a bit excessive. Don't hit me, asshole. Stop it. This is my fucking... Yeah, use blur on yourself. That's helpful. Okay, that's just great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay.
2 steps at a time.
It's just great. That's just great. The rare double hit, I like that. Talk to Zena Tubin. Where is he? Where's the blind guy? Oh, here he is. Oh, well, I lost my health. I lost my temporary health there, which I don't appreciate.
Is she safe?
She is. Some hostages died, but your daughter wasn't one of them.
My heart. I thought her lost. I would give more than just my sight to keep her safe.
You lost your sight anyway. It's not that important.
Our destination is the Neurosita, the nerve center of the Steel Watch. Guide me there, and I'll do the rest.
All right, let's finish it.
My fellow Gondians, flee this prison. We're bringing this place down.
I remember reading about people having like kind of crazy tricks for this, where they like run right to the Neurositer when they're like stealth or something.
Very well.
And just try to rush it down. Okay, downstairs we go. Hold on, what's that shipment ledger? Click it. Hello? Okay. You can have that back, thank you.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Alright. So, I need to heal him up a little bit. They seem to think that's the way you get to the door. 30 to 60 is a bit excessive. Fine. There's so many people unconscious. Alright, let's go. I remember this being a pretty hard fight. Person's decapitated. To Ben Dobris. If this note ever finds its way to you, it means I'm dead, but at least I died trying. As the chief artificer of the Titan Project, I know just what that horror can do, and I'm determined to see it destroyed. Sander too had mentioned that if the proper code is entered in the Neurositer, it triggers a fatal sonic feedback loop. I don't know what that code is, but I might be able to guess it. And if I die taking down the Titan, that will be a good death. I love you, Lula. How to build a Watcher. Fitting of the Steel Watcher, a zombie is decapitated and has his brain removed. The brain is tadpoled and put in a brain jar where it becomes part of the absolute hive mind. The tadpoled brain retains the psionic connection to his undead body. The undead headless body is wired into the torso of a Steel Watcher. The absolute elder brain sends psionic orders to a jarred brain. The jarred brain passes on his order to its connected Steel Watcher. All of this telepathic traffic is coordinated through the Neurositer and the Kroll Setter, but I hope to do something about that. Okay, very helpful. This is kind of like, this reminds me of the movie Psychopaths.
Your mind whirls as the brain, swimming with parasitic juices, connects with yours. With a jerk, your mind is transported. You look down, your body of pure steel and power whirring. A dwarf cowers before you.
Please, Mr. Steel Watcher.
Okay, that's kind of scary. I probably need spells for that then.
I swear it on my mum's life. Just let me go.
How should I fail this? I was kind of secretly hoping to hit a 1 there. Bus Party to Hell? No. Is it like a B horror? Is it like a B comedy thriller?
Body freezes as the parasite fights back.
So, I can go.
Tara Reid.
Thank you, Mr. Scale Watcher. Thank you.
I have not.
You are kicked from the Watcher as the dwarf flees.
It's not really the type of movie I kind of like.
Close he came to death.
It's not really what I see. It's not really the kind of thing I search out that much.
Parasite stirs within the pickled brain, twitching. As your mind connects, you feel yourself become
pickled
strong,
brain.
powerful, metal. You are a steel watcher.
I watched To Live and Die in LA last week, or earlier this week. That was the last movie I watched.
Screaming.
Why is this one just an illithid? $25. Guess that little girl's dead. Should have used the illithid one. Wasn't she in like a? Wasn't she in American Pie?
The parasite is too strong, and you can only watch as the little girl rounds.
Her and like Mina Suvari and all those people.
Dead end. She cries for her mother as you draw.
Oh, I let this girl die. That's bad.
Raising it above your head, you are kicked from the infected brain as the lance comes down.
That's fucked up, man.
The brain in this jar is controlling a watcher on sentry.
Elevator gyroscopes, triple set quadrupegs. No, it can't be. I hear it through the floor. Powerful, indestructible. The ultimate watcher. The Titan.
Of course, they built an indestructible super watcher. Why wouldn't they?
It shames me to admit this, but you must face this beast of Gondian folly alone. I would be crushed in an instant. When
Gotta go.
It raises its shields, strike it with every scrap of magic and might you possess, and pray to God.
So you gotta break through the bulwark?
Upon you. Good luck.
I mean, I don't have like the best kind of team for that.
I can do better. I must.
Like, I don't have a lot of like huge fat chunks of damage besides Will's Psychic Blade, unfortunately.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Keeping my head down.
You already said everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Alright, big boy. Let's see it. Hellfire Watcher, Hellfire Watcher. And then the big boy's up here, I guess. Alright, we'll see how this goes. What's my last save game? Here, that's fine. Okay. Full light everywhere.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, fellas, let's see what happens. Big boy! Oh my god. It's like I'm playing Armored Core again. Can multi-attack any prone, maimed, or restrained creature. Advantage on saving throws against spells. Dark Vision, Opportunity Attack, Perfect Sentry. Fire is halved. Bludgeoning is halved. Piercing is halved. Slashing is halved. But the problem with this one is also magical attack piercing is halved. And then Psychic is nullified and Poison is nullified. I don't see anything else. Alright, big boy. I'm in combat too. That caught me, eh? Alright. Where's the big one? What do these fluid valves do? Brain jar. Is there a trick to this? Like, do I... if I destroy... Can I, like, drop this on him? The chains are not targetable. Cerebral fluid valve. Is there anything else interact withable? There's the neural switchboard. A lot of brain jars. If you break all the brain jars, does it affect him maybe? Let's find out. I'm gonna try to hit that fluid valve. How much health is it? 20 is a lot, actually. I can't reach this, unfortunately, unless I... I wonder if it does anything. I can't target the chains. I can't drop this on it, I don't think, right? This is not gonna do anything. These guys are relatively easy to kill. These arrows are not the way, though. Doesn't do anything. So 3 of these dudes. A bunch of brain jars on the walls, which I might not do anything. What are you doing? So do I go for the big boy here?
Into the bloody fray.
Great, good job. So these guys have crossbows? Who are you going for, you weirdo? So they can prone him and then multi-attack. This is a little crazy. AI is getting pretty scary. Saw an advertisement for an AI program that will write an entire book for you and try to get it published. Hard to be original these days for writers. Now they got this. Yeah, it's crazy, man. So just to be clear, psychic and poison. It's hard to feel like AI isn't like really shit a lot of times. 10 to 60, 10 to 60. Bigger range on this one.
Heading there.
Is there any use to this? These guys don't have these guys don't have nice. They don't have opportunity attack. Hellfire curse on 3 targets. No, that's not good. No, let us find out. 2 saves, okay. This guy's big. Let's do Sentinel here. Miss. Big boy! So.
Break them.
They didn't do anything, okay. Maybe you can try to get them to... Maybe you can get them to just... Maybe you can get them to self-destruct around him for extra damage. So they're really trying to knock him down with a prone. Okay, trying to use your topple the big folk. This is not the play for right now. We'll wait till I really, really need damage on him. Okay, just to review. What's my best call here? Branding Smite? Spiteful Suffering? Didn't work. Sick play, man. Okay. Hunter's Mark Quarry. Let's get the back of him.
Time to press ahead.
I don't know how this is going. Oh. No opportunity attack, eh? Okay, what's her play here? Banishing is 25%. Hold person will not work. I guess I just try to rush this guy down. Who's the other one? Mass Cure Wounds is not necessarily good yet. Do I silence him? Do I use Guiding Bolt for an advantage shot? She doesn't have much that's really good here. Vanishing is too low a percentage. I really like light clerics a lot. Need AI to detect other AI work? There's so much weird stuff. Like YouTube short ads that are like LeBron James, but he's telling you to like do a giveaway to win $3,000. Like every ad on like any social media is like, here's what the Prime Minister of Canada said. Looks pretty bad.
Moving.
This is also awkward. Not the best damage. All right, big boy, what do you got? Vanishing Smite? There's no way that works, right? I should have this on anyway because I need her concentration for extra damage. Defensive. Okay, here's the bulwark. And he does repelling protocol and targeting profile. Targeting profile Hellfire missiles. Unyielding constructs. That was a waste. So I wonder if I can do something to make sure. Wow, what the fuck? Plus 200? Only an attack dealing at least 40 damage can harm the Steel Watcher? What? What am I supposed to do here? Where'd the other guy go? There he is. I can't do 40 damage with anything.
Quick and easy.
Okay, the cerebral fluids are gone.
until no one's trying to kill me.
Alright. Sorry. Is there another thing to do with these ones? I don't see another valve. Can I drop the platform on him? I can't, right? Doesn't do anything. There's nothing else to interact with. 40 damage? With no weaknesses? So I'm the one who's gonna get zapped. Boy, do I have no idea what to do here. If I take out these brain jars, will it do something? I have to break this much damage, 200, to get him through this. Branding Smite. Topple the big folk. Executioner. Divine Smite and critical hit. It's not enough. So he's still got so much. But see, I did 41, so I did a little bit. But the problem is, all his extra damage does nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna get shot by these missiles soon, and I don't really know what to do about it. Ooh. What do I do? He's pinned down. That's not good. There's no way she's enough damage to do 50 to this guy. I have no idea what to do here. I feel like getting these guys to detonate is one of the surest ways to damage this guy.
Two steps at a time.
Plus 50? So how many turns do you have? You have 2 turns to do it. I have no one who can do that kind of damage to him. Maybe if he crits. Nope.
Step quick.
Do I break the brains? What do I do? I swear to God, those guys detonating and you finding a way for it to happen near them is the key, but how do you do that? What about bestow curse? There's no way, right? Okay, so I broke it. So the crit worked. So now Divine Smite? He can heal every turn too, that's crazy. What about the brain jars? Do they do anything?
Might will prevail.
Time's running out.
It's not terrible. What are the good potions?
Time to push my luck again.
On the victor's path.
We're so weak. Holy shit. Get off the fire, mate. Who needs the big heal? Asterion does. And then take a little drinky poo yourself. Let's get in the mix here, see what happens. Oh boy, do you look stupid. Alright, get him. Okay, what happens if I shoot these jars? Anything? Fuck it, just kill the boss.
On my way.
Whee! Alright, keep giving him the big dog. Kind of running out of spell slots here, though. That'll break Hunter's Mark. Nice crit, nice crit. Big boy! Hum, 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 hum. Okay, so I'm scared when he does this last turn, so I'm gonna try to just kill this guy. How much health do you have left? 55? I can do 55. Well, maybe I can't. What does she have that does damage still? I can do Scorching Ray. Fireball while all my guys are in the way. Maybe this is just Guiding Bolt for Will. And then he has Bless. Alright, big boy, get in there. Alright. So,
what now?
Turning him into a giant man and then using Topple the Big Folk with his 2 different on-demand crits from one from a tadpole and one from a weapon is the only thing that got me through that. But when he went off, he went absolutely ham there. That was so good. Whose turn is it? Oh, she's good. All right, Willy boy, what do you got? Who's left? Vanishing Smite, you say? Bonk. Boy's critting, I love that. Where are they? One's here.
Let's play.
Alright, I should be focusing them down. Boink. 4 different damage instances. Alright, boys, what do you got? It better be a lot. Because Big Papa's coming your way. Oh, Take it like that. Will's at 9 health, by the way. Mayday. Wait, what just happened to him? Okay. A minor heal here, and then get out of the way. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a new turn. We're good. Where's the third guy? This is kind of intense. Oh! Okay, no, she's fine. She's a turn still. Alright, keep running, big guy. That wasn't that bad.
Let's get you up.
This is my time.
I should use Sanctuary on him there.
Mutilate them.
Pew pew. Don't shoot Will, you jerk. No, my Earth Elemental. No. Ah. Yeah. Ah. A little crazy. Everything good?
Can't give up now.
What are you? What's happening to you? You good? All right. All right. That was a little crazy, but through the miracle of the giant paladin, we got through it.
These boots have seen everything.
All right. Time to see what new horrors.
Thank you. Oh, hold on. There's something probably good here. A legendary longbow. Well, that's not very exciting. And 1 piece of infernal iron. That's it? I mean, it's legendary. That part's cool. It shines with a glowing light for my stealth guy? It's not ideal. Celestial haste is very good. 5 turns of haste. Brace, hamstring shot, bolt of celestial light. This is actually really sick. Frighten your target with intimidating arrows. After attacking, ranged weapon attacks made by this guy deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant. But the problem is this. It's toggleable. All right, we're good. I'm gonna use it. Does he have proficiency with this? Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and toggle. Let's go ahead and toggle that bad boy off, shall we? Yeah. All right, where is he? Alright, well that was okay. Kind of cool to have a legendary. Hercules, Hercules!
I can hear its hum. Familiar, yet painful. I helped design the steel watches, toiled night and day on the
Hercules,
first
Hercules!
prototype. It is fitting it ends this way. I will bring down not only the steel watch, but the very foundry itself. This place will be smoke and rubble when I am finished. Are you ready, my friend?
I am ready. Sure, go ahead.
Gond, let your hammer be my courage.
You think you take off the collar by now?
My hurt.
Do we get a cutscene? That was an insane That was an insane paladin pop-off, by the way. That was very, 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 very clutch.
We're alive.
Oh my god, they're running like a Looney Tunes character.
And the foundry crumbles behind us. The sound is as sweet as a well-oiled clog. Yet we paid the price in blood. So few of us remain. Gun's name will soon fade into the annals of history.
This guy's kind of talking like a Deus Ex character.
I must leave now and gather those of us still standing. Look after this city, my friend. I pray it treats you better than it did us.
Okay. Well, that was an emotional roller coaster. I'm just still completely blown away by how crazy that paladin was, with especially because of Baldur's, exclusively because of Baldur's greatsword, Giant Slayer, to fight that guy. Like, that was insanely clutch. This for a I can't believe I have this here. My rings are so bad. This for an on-demand crit, and then this for an on-demand crit is all that got me through that, because no one else literally did anything at all. Okay. People looking at the down steel watcher. This whole place is toasted. Let's go check out what happened over here. Can I still get here? Looks like it's donezo. Alright, that was pretty satisfying. I thought that battle was going to be a bit more trouble than it was. The Hellfire Watchers are really weak. Like the other guys. I also didn't expect that guy to get out. I thought he was going to sacrifice himself. Nothing really important over there. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for today. Time to go saute some orange peppers to caramelize them to put into my organic beef burritos I'm gonna make later. This thing exploded? No, this thing's still here. Will, get down from there right now, you idiot.
Defender of the people.
He's trying to kill himself.
Let's move.
All right, so.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, that's good. So now, Enver Gortash, Raphael, Orin, Elderbrain. Rule of 4. And I'm gonna look into whether I can actually salvage having a love affair with Shadowheart, which I don't think is gonna happen. Maybe I'll make a hard pivot to Halsin like you wanted to before, just to get something. And then I want to see whether I'm gonna go back to Vengeance Paladin. I think I am. I think this Oathbreaker is kind of shit. Unless you have like other synergies in your party, like a lot more like undeads and stuff for the Aura of Hate to be useful. You and any nearby fiends and undead gain additional 2 slashing. So I can summon... She can summon a planar ally who can be a fiend. 2 extra damage. She can also animate dead. But if I do that, I lose Hero's Feast. And there's just no way there's anything better than Hero's Feast for your whole party. You and everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Your HP increases, and you make wisdom saves with advantage. And wisdom saves are one of the most important ones. So I don't think you can do anything better than this. In terms of having 2 summons, maybe. But unless you actually go for like the Spore Druid, which is something I was originally considering, I don't see it. He can't even summon anything, which is considered a fiend or an undead, considering my current stuff. But I'll look into it. Anyway. I guess I can check this thing out now.
Is that blood?
Steel Watchers are gone.
No, never mind.
Is there a downstairs here?
If not over, then through.
There's nothing on this ship. Oh. What was the investigation check he succeeded on? Huh? Get some secret get some secret bash. Is anyone looking? No. Whoa, cargo shipment. To Director Gortash or whatever flunky may consider the foundry, the cargo shipment includes a nursery pool of tadpoles we delivered to the foundry in Baldur's Gate for our friend Gortash's industrial purposes. The most recent worms seem less vital than former batches, but hopefully enough will survive the patches down the road for immediate needs. Okay. Here you go, bud. 6 more worms. That's crazy. Why does it look like that? That's what the thing looks like it holds them? Alright. Cool. That's cool. So.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, that's it. I'll do the long rest tomorrow. And I don't know. I think you basically do the Raphael thing if you want if you want the hammer to free Orpheus. But I also just have to do the Raphael thing anyway. So I'm tempted to do it next to some degree because it's like one of the most fun fights in this huge epic thing, but also tempted to do it last before the Elder Brain because story-wise, I think that's sort of appropriate once you have all the Netherstones. But regardless, maybe I can do this in 2 more days, but it takes me like several hours of playing to get like actively like motivated to play. But I eventually was having a lot of fun. All right, that's it.